Hello again, my name is Professor Randa Rida. I'm a clinical pathology and immunology professor, and I am the head of the Clinical Nutrition Board at Ain Shams University. Now we are going to present the anti-catabolic ergogenic aids. They slow down the breakdown process of the muscles, and they title the metabolic balance towards increase in the tissue building. So these anti-catabolic ergogenic aids, when they slow down the break, they are up to increasing the tissue building. And these include the glutamine, the leucine, the whey powder, the casein protein, and the alpha-ketoglutarate. The glutamine increases the availability of glutamine-sparing muscles. But on the other side, high doses are required but seems to be safe. Long-term effects are still unknown. The branched-chain amino acids, and these include the essential amino acids, which are the valine, the leucine, and the isoleucine. And of course, they spare the muscle tissues. The branched-chain amino acids are very popular and they appear to be safe. The leucine is an essential amino acid that spares the muscle by increasing availability of the leucine inside the muscles. And again, it appears to be safe. Very important protein is the whey protein. It decreases the muscle protein degradation and stimulates the protein synthesis. But at the same time, it may cause allergy in susceptible persons. The casein protein is another source of essential amino acids that decreases the muscle protein degradation and stimulates the protein. But also it has a potentiality of allergy in some individuals. The alpha-ketoglutarate spares the glutamine, thus sparing the muscle tissue, and is the biggest source of glutamine. Long-term safety is unknown, but limited evidence indicates it is well tolerated. Okay, I have some tips about the use of the branched-chain amino acids. Branched-chain amino acid consists of essential amino acids, which is composed of 3 amino acids. These are the leucine, the isoleucine, and the valine. And at the same time, we should know that large amounts are found in red meat and dairy products. Vegetarians can... I have some tips about the use of the branched-chain amino acids. Branched-chain amino acid consists of essential amino acids, which is composed of 3 amino acids. These are the leucine, the isoleucine, and the valine. And at the same time, we should know that large amounts are found in red meat and dairy products. Vegetarians can obtain sufficient amounts of branched-chain amino acids when they eat mixed and sufficient amounts of legumes, nuts, greens, and seeds mainly. How does the branched-chain amino acid work? They build the block of proteins. They control the protein metabolism because they are metabolized in the muscle and the brain. They promote the protein synthesis, and they are important fuel source, which acts very quickly. They enhance the muscle mass. In the brain, they are important for the production of the neurotransmitters as a nitrogen donor, and they compete for transport blood-brain barrier with tryptophan. There is a base evidence research concerning the branched-chain amino acids. The increased plasma levels of branched-chain amino acids during exercise may reduce the transport of the tryptophan into the brain, and this might reduce the synthesis of the 5-hydroxytryptophan, which has been implicated in the development of fatigue in the athletes. So this is very important to notice, and it is practice-based evidence that the 5-hydroxytryptophan is prevented from being formed in large amounts when the athlete takes branched-chain amino acids. And if it is not developed in large amounts, the athlete won't feel fatigued. What is the suggested dose of branched-chain amino acids? It is 2 to 4 grams per hour, which occurs during the exercise or which occur during the exercise or immediately during the recovery period. And the branched-chain amino acid is better consumed as a drink. Another popular supplement or ergogenic is the whey protein. The whey protein هو الشرش, which is extracted from the liquid whey that is produced during the manufacture of cheese or casein. It is absorbed and used by the body the quickest and should be used after all exercises, no more than 50 grams. It marketed as a dietary supplement as an aid for the muscle development with resistance training. So whey protein seems to be safe, and at the same time it is very important to be taken after very hard and very strenuous exercise. This table will show you some common nutritional ergogenic aids that are used by the endurance athletes. Commonly, the beetroot juice, the branched-chain amino acids, the caffeine, the coenzyme Q10, the energy bars, the energy gels, the ginseng, the glycerol, the L-carnitine, the medium-chain fatty acids or triglycerides, and the multivitamins and minerals. Kindly read about the claimed actions and know about the concerns of the use of each ergogenic aid in the endurance athletes. Also, we can know about the pyruvate, the sodium bicarbonate, the sodium electrolyte tablets, and the sports beverages. This table shows some common nutritional ergogenic aids that are used by strength or power athletes. The anabolic androgenic steroids, which have harmful side effects, and they are being banned from the use. The beta-hydroxy beta-methyl butyrate, the chromium, the conjugated linoleic acid, and the creatine monohydrate. Also, the human growth factor, the medium-chain triglycerides, the multivitamins, the nitric oxide boosters, and the protein powder or bars. Now we are going to talk about doping. What do you mean by doping? I know I'm quite sure that all of you have heard about the word doping. Doping means enhancing the performance through the use of the artificial means. And it is banned in most sports competitions because it might cause risk to health and it might not be a fair play in competition. What is the inadvertent doping? The inadvertent doping is when the athlete takes a supplement that is banned and at the same time he doesn't know about it. And this might occur in certain circumstances when this banned substance is not labeled or it is not listed in the label. When the manufacturer of the supplement does not declare the banned substance, or when it is declared, but it is declared under a different name. So athletes have to be very aware of what's going on. To sum it up, no ergogenic aid has been evaluated for a very long-term use and for the associated side effects. It is the responsibility of the nutritionist to educate the athletes to depend on supply, update information, not on the manufacturer's claim. Thank you very much.